this is CCR question number 3, which is how did your production skill develop throughout the project? Let's begin.
A few moments later.
Before going into the question, let me give you a little bit of introduction. When I started AS, our teacher told us that we had to make an opening scene, 2 minutes opening scene of any genre. That was exciting yet scary because I didn't know that how to do it and what to use, and it was all new for me. And then our teacher also gave us option, we can either do solo or we can do with teammates. Now I had 2 options. I could either do solo or I could either befriend strangers which were my classmates and befriend them and then make a project. But I stuck with group as it was my first video and I knew that I could not do it without help. So then we became a group, and our group consisted of 4 people including me. And first thing that helped me improve my skill was the short video tasks that were given us by our teacher, in which my idea was inspired by the TV show The Watch. The video actually began with how a student is reading a book and he got an anonymous note in which it was someone's watching him, and I tried adding a POV shot, but it did not go as planned, but it gave me a little bit of idea of editing and how to use camera movement to bring the shot live. Then we did a lighting workshop in school with the help of teacher, and he taught us about 45-degree lighting, which helped us make a triangle under our eye like this. Triangle under the eye and couple more pictures like these. Then we had our first group meeting in which we had to decide the genre of our film, and with the help of a little bit of research and development and by watching our different students opening scenes of previous year and current year, we decided to go with thriller genre. And then a TV show also inspired us, which was the Dexter. It inspired us to go with the thriller genre, and that's how we came up with the 100 Victim. Then we had our second group meeting, which was less hectic than the first one, as in that group meeting we just divided the roles that we knew the other partner was good at to help us bring our opening scene come to life. Now let's go to production. In production, during the project, I discovered how to express my ideas using various tools like camera work, MesoSync, sound and editing. For camera work, we chose angle that matches our scene. For instance, we used dolly in shot to keep the audience in suspense about what the character was doing. Another example was 180 arc shot that captured the character's expression, that showed how much he enjoyed writing 100 on the victim's forehead. We also figured out the costume fit each scene. For example, the dark clothing representing the character trouble-minded and showed that he was working in the shadows without fear. In another scene, he wore all white, highlighting his mood and indicating that he took pleasure in seeing blood, and it popped out the blood as well. It took us a while to learn how to use audio effectively to achieve the desired effect. The project helped us understand which music could create tension and how using chilling sound during the scary moments made them more impactful. We learned to use both dialogic and non-dialogic sounds and saw how important sound is in our production. Although we studied various editing techniques in class, it was challenging to apply them in our own project, but we eventually managed it out. And we also learned a lot of how it was actually very difficult to shoot. It's not that easy as it seemed, as we came up with a lot of challenges, such as the fighting among peers and taking same shot again and again to make it perfect. And not reportedly the behind the scenes that we took, which was a lot of behind the scenes, but eventually we managed to take a perfect shots, and we were managed to complete our shooting, which only took us 2 days. And in post-production I learned couple of things, which was when I was showing my film to audience to get their reaction. A lot different audience had different reaction. Some were laughing, some took it non-serious, and some actually got dive into it. That it made me realize that it's all depending on the target audience, as when the person is not interested in the film, they are going to make fun of it and they're going to take out every mistake they see in it. And when the person is interested in it, they're going to dive into the story and really watch the film and enjoy the moment. This project turned out to be a great opportunity for learning, not just about media skills. We developed how to manage time by completing tasks before deadlines, and we also learned to deal with unexpected issues without letting the stress take over. For example, we needed a victim actor that we did not got, so I became the actor myself. Additionally, we figured out how to correct our errors by reshooting certain scenes to make sure our project met our expectation.
A few moments later.
In the conclusion, I would say that I learned a lot of things personally, as how I learned how to use the different camera angles and which camera angle would be perfect for the scene. And I also learned the camera equipments like gimbal and tripod, or how to use them. Although we did not use them in our shooting, but we did use it for practice, and during the class that helped me realize how to stable the camera shots. I also learned about editing, which I did not knew at the start of the day of A levels, but as it went on, I started learning, and now I can edit a video easily without wasting any much time. I also learned how meso-sync is very important in shooting, along with sounds and lighting, as they all create a perfect blender to create a perfect shot. In the end, I would say that I learned a lot of things, and I personally believe that I have more room to improve my knowledge about media studies, which I will do in A level A2. But right now, that's all it is. Thank you.